Welcome to the site of tonight's conference championship game. Tonight's game, an epic Gamebreaker matchup between the Eastern Michigan Eagles and the Bowling Green Falcons. Keith Jackson along with Tim Brandt, and we are ready for Gamebreaker 2003.
Keith, let's analyze these two teams. Bowling Green is known for their tough defense. They frustrate any team's passing game because they have such great pass coverage. Eastern Michigan is tough offensively. They have a running game that wears down a defense and picks up nice yardage.
Let's go down to the field. It appears as though the preliminaries are over.
He's wrestled down. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll run it. Charging up the middle. Gain of 13.
The hole was wide enough to run the marching band through it. Great block.
The defensive tackles and ends, they got to do better than that.
Well, you got to keep your head up for one thing. You drop your head and commit yourself to one little spot on the field. At least you got to be looking to where the play action's going to take you, and they did not do that.
The quarterback drops back to pass. And the catch is made near the 40. Leveled by number 44.
Well, the fleet-footed receiver flew past the defender, and there was nothing he could do but wave adios.
1st down from the 37-yard line. Back to pass. He makes the catch around the 20. Look out, TD. Number 17 to tack on the extra point. He missed the point after.
Eastern Michigan, 6. Bowling Green, nothing.
Number 17 just loops it, so he starts on the 38-yard line. Number 30 hauls him down. Fresh set of downs. They keep it on the ground. Loss of 2 on the play.
That's kind of like breaking your shoelace on the way to the prom.
2nd down, Bowling Green trailing by 6. Number 5 will pass. Number 87 can't come up with it. Incomplete.
If he keeps dropping the passes like that, he may be playing on the other side of the football.
It'll be 3rd down from the 42-yard line. Number 5 going to the air. Outside, incomplete.
That's why you need positive yards on 1st and 2nd down so you don't put yourself in a bind on 3rd and long.
Number 48 back deep to punt. Into the end zone. Eastern Michigan at the 20-yard line. Number 13 takes it on the field. The halfback leaves the defense behind. Big pickup.
Once again, the success of the play was determined by the big people up front who met their men in the trenches and rooted them out.
Handoff to number 13. Heading up the middle. He picks up 13 yards.
They had their men in position, but position and a boatload of faith won't make the tackle for you.
You said it, partner. You got to tackle to play defense.
Wrap the legs. Get the arms around him.
They decide to run it. Number 13 finds some daylight for a good pickup. 2nd down from the 49-yard line. Here's the carry. Bursting up the middle. Number 13 brought down for the 1st.
Partner, I know you were a defensive man in your day, but even you could have made it through that hole.
They're in the gun. Number 8 to throw on first down. Intended for the wide receiver, incomplete.
The quarterback wanted to take his time. Defense had some other ideas about it. They got in his face and forced the incompletion.
Second down from the 37-yard line. Number 8 back to pass. Had to be a misread there.
Quarterback is living on the edge, throwing into coverage, tempting fate.
Third down, Eastern Michigan from the 37-yard line. Number 13 on the run. He's brought down by number 2.
They gave him a small crease. He turned it into a gaping hole. Barreled through it for a big gain.
Fourth down, number 8 under the center. The handoff, charging up the middle. Gain of 8.
The offensive linemen stand by themselves at the dance, but they're your best pals when they're working like that.
First down, the Eagles from the 23-yard line. Number 13 gets the carry. Up the middle. The halfback went through him like a hot knife through butter.
That's a great job up front. The back followed their lead. Away he went, off to the races.
First down at the 8-yard line. Number 13 takes the handoff. Touchdown.
Same old story in college football. If you can run on the ground, you're going to win games.
Eastern Michigan going for 2 here. Number 13 on the handoff. No good on the 2-point attempt.
Eastern Michigan, 12, Bowling Green, nothing.
Number 17 with a short kick. And he brings it out from the 36-yard line. Brought down by number 30. First down, Bowling Green at the 43-yard line. He takes the handoff. No gain on the play.
Kind of reminds me of the days when a fella'd stick his head in there with no face mask and look, Mom, no teeth.
Number 5 with the play-action play. Number 5 wanted the tight end, incomplete.
The quarterback might be seeing these defensive backs in his nightmares tonight. They are everywhere.
Bowling Green just outside the 40. Bowling Green to take it to the air. Bowling Green aligns in punt formation. Floats into the end zone. First down, the Eagles at the 20-yard line. They're going to the air. And the pass is complete near the 40. He gets the first down.
You want a signal caller capable of taking the game on his own shoulders on any given play. And that's what they've got right here.
Eastern Michigan aligns in the shotgun. Number 8 drops the pass. And he finds the wide receiver. Gain of 37.
At the end of the first quarter, Eastern Michigan 12, Bowling Green nothing.
Eastern Michigan opens some gaping holes that quarter, Keith. Strong running game. It's first and goal. On the handoff. Like the board, they're in.
Back needs a nose for the end zone. That's called smelling table.
Eastern Michigan wants the two-point conversion. Number 13 on the carry. Pete, they had a shot and blew it.
Eastern Michigan, 18. Bowling Green, nothing.
Number 17 kicks it. Here he comes. Tackled by number 76. We're in the second quarter. Under 5 minutes remaining. Bowling Green from the 26-yard line. They'll run it. Taken down by number 9.
They tried him between the tackles, rewarded with a smack in the mouth. That's good defense.
Not much on the ground that time.
Put it in the air and see what happens.
Hot, hot! Red, 35!
The quarterback back to throw. Incomplete.
He's got a little flypaper in him. Tough to shake loose.
Those are cover skills you can't really teach.
It's a sense thing. Some guys can do it and some guys can't.
The quarterback gives the play fake. The safety knocks it away.
The DB got a piece of it, but he's frustrated because he wanted the whole thing. He wanted the interception, but it was a fine defensive play.
Oh, he shanked it. Number 9, fair catch the football. First down from the 46-yard line. They keep it on the ground. Charging up the middle. Now he's over 100 yards rushing.
The Big Uglies look a little winded after that long scamper, but they're happy because they made it happen.
The Eagles just outside the 30. The halfback takes it on the handoff. The halfback burst through for a huge pickup.
The cattle stampeded across the prairie, and the cowboy just had to follow the dust.
First down from the 20-yard line. The quarterback looking downfield. Number 13 pulls it in for the catch. He's been unblockable. That's the 5th tackle so far.
That'll boost the quarterback's completion percentage. Maybe get the defense to cheat up just a little bit.
He's making this look easy now.
The timing is good.
Second down, Eastern Michigan from the 17-yard line. The quarterback going to the air. Brings it in. Touchdown.
Eastern Michigan had their offense on the field a long time. The defense is getting worn down.
Number 17 on the point after touchdown. So he splits the sticks. It's good.
Eastern Michigan, 25, Bowling Green, nothing.
And he kicks it into the end zone. He could go all the way. Number 41 on the tackle. The quarterback scans the defense on first down. The quarterback drops back. He hits his target underneath. Picks up 17 yards on the play.
Rare combination, speed, hands, toughness to venture into linebacker land for a tough catch.
First down, the Falcons from the 42-yard line.
3, 25!
The quarterback drops to throw. They'll move the chains.
The receiver juked inside, turned around, turned outside, and found himself open. The The quarterback saw him, thank goodness.
First down at the 39-yard line.
Red, 47.
They're going to try the outside. Wrestled down by number 11.
You can't account for that kind of speed. You just reach for it and hope you can grab it.
The Falcons at the 31-yard line.
Hot, hot. Hot, hot.
He's pushing it outside. Keith, they can't stop the guy. 5 tackles on the day.
Usually this guy is a load, but the defender squared him up and took him down.
6 yards there.
A timely completion if there was ever one, because that puts some air back in their balloon.
First down, Bowling Green at the 23-yard line.
Green, 35.
The quarterback takes the toss. Picks up 9.
Good blocking equals good yardage. That's simple.
Second down, the Falcons at the 14-yard line. Bowling Green passing on this play. Into the middle, incomplete.
When this guy sets his mind and eye on you, you're covered.
Third down, Bowling Green from the 14.
Red, 45.
They decide to run it, heading up the middle. Great touchdown, Bowling Green.
The horse will get credit, rightly so, but a touchdown is not scored without some big ugly swacking another one in the mouth.
Keith, it's so important to score on the ground.
Well, that tells the other side that you're stronger than they are.
Number 38 will try to tack on the point after.
Green, 25.
And it's good.
Eastern Michigan leads by 18.
Number 38 can't get all of it. Brought down by number 2. First down, the Eagles from the 45-yard line. Handoff to number 13. He bursts the middle. Keith, some guys have a nose for the ball. 5 tackles for him today.
Just keep in mind, all those fancy backs don't go anywhere without the big fellas opening the door.
The 5 big guys that time were working in unison.
To watch an offensive line work together like that is gorgeous. It's just beautiful.
Back to throw. Number 8 throws to Phoebe for a completion. Gain of 10.
That was a good call from the coach upstairs. Defensive front won't be in such a hurry to get to the quarterback after that well-executed screenplay.
Eastern Michigan at the 30-yard line. The halfback on the run, bursting up the middle. Number 13, rumbling and stumbling, as you would say, Keith.
If you reach and grasp at this guy, he'll make you pay for it. You're not bring him down wishing it.
First down at the 14-yard line. Here's the carry, charging up the middle. That'll be a first down.
Close to a ton of beef made that play possible. Great job by the big guys up front.
The Eagles from the 2-yard line. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
I asked the coach what he thought this game would hinge on, and he said the inside running game. They won the battle there.
Number 17 on the attempt for the extra point. He tacks on the extra point.
Eastern Michigan leads by 25.
Number 17 kicks it short. He is knocked flat.
That'll do it for the first half of play. Eastern Michigan, 32. Bowling Green, 7. Bowling Green looked out of sorts in that first half, getting blown off the ball. Well, let's see if they can regroup. It's all over but the crime. There might be some time left on the clock, but this decision has been made.
Number 1 will bring it out from the 2-yard line. First down from the 23-yard line.
Hot, hot! Hot!
Number 5 back to pass. To the sidelines, incomplete.
For the quarterback, it looks like they've got about 15 defensive backs on the field. He hasn't had an open receiver all game.
Second down, defense in a 4-man front.
Ooh, 35!
The handoff. Loss of 1 on the play.
They wanted to shove it down their throat, but the defense wouldn't bite. Stuffed him for a loss.
Third down, Bowling Green from the 22-yard line.
Hot! Hot, hot!
Number 5 freezes the defense. Play action.
Third and long is a defensive down. You just lay your ears back and trust your secondary.
Number 48 ready for the punt.
Red, 47! Hot! Hot, hot!
Short punt there. Smart play with a fair catch. First down, the Eagles from the 41-yard line.
Hot, hot!
The halfback takes the handoff. He picks up 3.
The defense had its hackles up, got some penetration, held him to a couple.
Second down at the 37-yard line.
Hot!
Number 13 on the handoff, bursting up the middle. Blasted by number 6.
When you commit to the running game, play after play, good yardage is going to follow.
First down from the 25-yard line.
Hot!
He takes the handoff, heading up the middle. And he's tackled for the first down.
That hole looked like a Main Street thoroughfare and just as inviting. Great blocking in the trenches.
First down, Eastern Michigan at the 11-yard line. On the handoff, he bursts through. Gain of 8.
The defensive line looked like they were on roller skates that time. They're going to bow their neck a little bit more.
Keith, the offense had its way.
Beautifully executed.
Set up in a 4-man front.
Hot, hot!
Number 31 on the carry. He didn't get anything.
Try to keep him out of that end zone, but in order to do it, you got to gamble.
Third down, the Eagles at the 2. They'll run it. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
Soldiers of the trenches rooted out the enemy line and advanced for the big payoff. Touchdown.
Keith, he just would not be denied.
That's fine, but you hold your breath when you get into that second, third, and fourth effort because that's when the ball comes out.
Number 17 on for the extra point. Right through the middle.
Eastern Michigan leads by 32.
Number 17 sends it into the end zone, so he'll bring the kickoff out from the 2-yard line. Tackled by number 76. First down. Bowling Green just outside the 20.
Hot! Hot, hot!
The fullback gets the carry. Talk about getting to the football. That's his 5th tackle.
He went down where the heavy hitters hang their hats and was able to grab a couple, but that's all.
Second down. The Falcons just outside the 20.
Hot! Hot, hot!
Number 5 drops back to pass. Can't find the tight end. Incomplete.
The receiver wasn't fooling anybody on that trip. The DB just stood there and waited, and then whacked him.
Green, 35! Hot!
Back to pass. And the wide receiver snares it. Number 38 on the stop.
The receiver thought he had enough for the first down, but he did not look for the marker.
Number 48 ready to punt it away.
Red, 25! Hot, hot!
Didn't get the distance he wanted. Number 11 will take the fair catch at the 49-yard line. First and 10. They keep it on the ground. Charging up the middle. That takes him over the 200-yard rushing mark.
The defense had more holes in it than a chain of Swiss cheese dairies. Very poor effort.
Might have to run a little bull in the ring, I'll tell you that, partner.
Yeah, but the other guy's got the sword.
The Eagles from the 39-yard line.
Hot, hot!
The halfback takes it on the handoff. Picks up 5 yards on the play.
The big uglies up front deserve the credit for that pickup. That's good blocking.
Four down linemen now.
Hot, hot!
Handoff to number 13. 4 yards on the pickup.
The center did his job. Stuck his nose in the man's chest, blew him off the line of scrimmage. Nice game. The crowd on their feet for the start of the final quarter. Eastern Michigan leads by 32.
Eastern Michigan had a textbook quarter passing there, Keith. We'll see if it continues this quarter. Third down from the 28-yard line.
Hot, hot!
They decide to run it. He's making his presence felt. That's his 5th tackle today.
Eastern Michigan has had so many plays, the offense is getting tired.
Timeout. First down.
Hot, hot!
Here's the carry. 6 yards there.
Eastern Michigan has dominated so far in the number of plays they've run, and they could put the game away if they could get across that last line.
Second and 3.
Hot!
The halfback on the run. Bursting up the middle. The halfback rushes for a huge gain. First down, Eastern Michigan from the 3-yard line. The handoff. Across the goal line for the touchdown.
There's a young man who'll butt heads with you anytime, anywhere. Tough run for the score.
The patience in the running game paid off there.
Patience is always a factor in the running game because you got to wait for the hole to open.
Number 17 sets up for the point after. Choke that one away.
Eastern Michigan, 45, Bowling Green, 7.
Number 17 looking for the onside kick. Good score, 35, 25, 15, 5. Touchdown.
Great job by the blocking folks creating a hole up the middle of the field for their return guy to put a quick 6 on the board.
Number 38 will attempt the PAT.
Hot. Blue 35.
It's up, and it's good.
Eastern Michigan, 45, Bowling Green, 14.
The Eagles waiting for the kick. He could score. First down, the Eagles from the 17-yard line.
Hot, hot.
The halfback on the handoff. Gain of 4.
It looks like they're content to chip away at the defense a few yards here and a few yards there until they can find themselves in the promised land, and that's what football's all about, isn't it? Acquiring real estate.
We're in the fourth quarter. Under 3 minutes remaining. The Eagles from the 21-yard line. He takes the handoff. Heading up the middle. Gain of 5.
A case of strength against strength here. Defense brought the blitz. Offense met the challenge. Sprung the back free for a good game.
They're crowding the line of scrimmage, showing blitz. On the handoff. Gain of 1.
Manages to squeeze out a couple. The defense will be happy to give them those kind of plays all game long.
First down at the 28-yard line. The halfback on the carry. He's been unblockable. That's the 5th tackle so far.
This program wants to give you a headache running the ball up the middle. After that play, you need a bucket of aspirin.
Second down, Eastern Michigan set in the eye.
Hot, hot.
The halfback takes the handoff. He picks up 3.
Eastern Michigan has been pounding down the defense's middle with regularity, dominating the time of possession and, in fact, just wearing them out.
Number 8 behind center. They'll run it. Bursting up the middle.
Eastern Michigan had their offense working well, Tim. They just keep on doing what they're doing and make the defense stop them.
The Eagles at the 45-yard line. They keep it on the ground. Charging up the middle. Keith, some guys have a nose for the ball. 5 tackles for him today.
After games like this, every halfback ought to have to hold the door for the Big Uglies.
Second and 5. Using the clock. Look at this. Number 31 gets the carry. The fullback brought down after a couple.
They've had no answer for them today. It's getting to be a one-sided affair in the number of offensive plays and ball control.
Third down, Eastern Michigan at the 46-yard line. Handoff to number 31. Gain of 3.
Eastern Michigan, 45, Bowling Green, 14. Well, our time together is over. Alongside Tim Pratt, Keith Jackson.